Hi, my name's William Schaeffer. I have another book review. Today's book is The Screwtape Letters by C.S. Lewis. I probably read this book 20 years ago, and it really made an impression with me. C.S. Lewis is a well-known author, and he's written the Chronicles of Narnia, which I've read, and I've also read his science fiction trilogy, That Hideous Strength, Out of the Silent Planet, Perelandra. He has a reputation for writing fantasy and children's books, and Chronicles of Narnia is a series of children's books that's enjoyable but written for children. The Screwtape Letters is different. It is written for adults specifically. Now, C.S. Lewis is known as a Christian allegorical writer. So, in his writings, he conveys or writes within the framework of the Christian worldview and the Christian message. And the Screwtape Letters is the hierarchy of Satan. And they are a series of correspondences to a beginning demon on how to conduct himself in the affairs of hell. In this sense, the book is very clever in its organization because it's not a typical story in the sense of a novel, but it's just a series of correspondences, and you infer the story from these correspondences. And the tone of the book is not horrific or horrible like a horror movie, but it's an exploration of the banality and a benign evil, of how it happens in small choices and small steps. And it's very well written and very engaging, and it's an easy read. It's not difficult prose to read. He writes very well. The book is a series of letters from a character called Screwtape to his nephew Wormwood, and it's a record of their correspondence. And as I was about halfway through the book, a startling thing occurred to me. This book is not a description of hell. This book is a description of the Western corporate hierarchy. Because unless you're doing something you absolutely love, you will find yourself trapped in a hierarchy that's just like this. And you will have to hide your feelings, and you will have to do things that you're not proud of, and you will have to work with people that you're not entirely comfortable with, just so you can achieve your goals, just so you can progress within the hierarchy. So therefore, if you're starting out in your career and you have a desire to be a professional person working for a large corporate enterprise, I highly recommend that you read the Screwtape Letters, because the behavior that C.S. Lewis describes that's necessary to be successful in hell is the exact same behavior and mindset that's necessary to be successful in a typical Western corporate hierarchy, especially if you work for aerospace, the banking system, or a large manufacturing corporation. Therefore, if you like to read and you want to read a good self-help book on how to get ahead in the corporate world, I highly suggest reading The Screwtape Letters by C.S. Lewis. Thank you, and leave your comments below.